So just like a lot of other people watching this video, I pre-ordered my iPhone and I had a chance to play with it for a little bit. I've been using the iPhone for about 5 days now, and I have a pretty good understanding how this phone works, some things I like, some things I don't like. So hang on to your butts, boys and girls. We're about to talk about the iPhone after 5 days. If it's your first time watching my YouTube channel, I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja, and the way I do things, I don't just rush to do a review. I really take my time on reviews. I give reviews after 30 days, but I do talk about my experience with phones early on, maybe a week later, maybe even a couple weeks later, and tell you things that I found and things I don't like and things I do like, and this is where we are today. So I guess I'm gonna break this video down as far as what really matters about the new iPhone 11 Pro. Now I do have the iPhone 11 as well, and I will do a separate video for that. So if that's the phone you wanna look at, don't worry, I will cover that. But today we're talking iPhone 11 Pro. Number one, it's gonna be that camera. The 10X camera to me was a downgrade coming from the Pixel. I always felt like the 10S was good, but never felt like the images were amazing like I was expecting or kind of used to with the Pixel. I would even borrow my wife's phone to take pictures when we went out, and that's something that I did consistently. It was to the point where I didn't even take pictures with my own phone. Not saying the phone was bad by any means, but I was just used to much better photos. The Pro changed my mind on that. The Pro camera system is, first of all, just very flexible, giving you a 2x zoom, a wide, and also ultra wide. But it's not just the focal length, it's actually the quality of the images. The image processing has been upgraded, and it definitely shows. Before, when you would have these weird highlights and blown out images and colors, now everything seems to be in balance. I literally just took a selfie with the 10S and then took one with the 11 Pro in the exact same scenario. Not even great lighting in the basement, literally as I unboxed the phone, and already you can tell it is pretty much night and day. You can look at the detail in my shirt. The colors are much more vibrant on the 11 Pro, and my skin tone is more true to life. And also the detail of my skin is much greater. And after that one photo, I definitely knew that this camera was here, and this camera is living up to the hype after one photo. So here's another example that I like to use. This is a stairwell and it has a lot going on. So you have colors on both sides, and then you have this huge window with light coming into it, and you have this green in the background where this tree is at in the light. And a lot of cameras have problems with this photo, and you can definitely see why. The 10S actually did a great job with it, and pretty good picture. But then when you go to the 11 Pro, you can see much more color in that green tree in the back. HDR looks a lot better, and even the color is deeper, and you don't have this kind of muddy looking image on the right hand side. Everything looks to be solid, and this is a very hard photo to replicate, and they did a great job with it. So now you do have the wide angle, and I just kind of took a wide angle shot of this just to give you some more perspective, and yeah, the iPhone nailed it. Also, the video is great. Didn't have time to play with it a ton, but the audio is really good, and that's something that is very impressive. Video always looked good on iPhones, and now you have good audio to match it. It's a very, very good combination. And of course, soon the Pixel 4 will be coming out. I will have that phone, and I will be doing a comparison then. So that's why I'm not comparing it to the Pixel 3 right now, because I think it's unfair to compare a year-old phone. The matte design is just very cool looking. And I know I just said it's cool looking, but don't get me wrong, if you're not a fan of the colors, because you can't get every color for every phone. Like, the 11 has different colors than the Pro and vice versa, and it gets a little confusing. Or if you just wanna, switch it up, do something a little bit different, holla at my sponsor, dbrand. dbrand gives you these premium skins for the phones. You can make your phone look extremely unique, and also, these phones are pretty slippery. So if you're not rocking a case, at least grab yourself a dbrand skin. For less than 20 bucks, you can protect your investment and make it look unique. Hit the links down below to dbrand your device. Battery life. One of the biggest things that I hate about my 10S is that I do have to charge it throughout the day, and it's not a phone I can just put in my pocket or leave at my desk all day and grab it when I leave and everything's fine. I'm only getting around 11 hours of battery life, and by the time I'm getting home from work, my battery is near red, and it's just very frustrating. So far, so good. I'm actually around 30% more of battery life throughout the day. So, when I get home from work, I'm at around 60%, and that is really, really impressive. Now, what they did with the battery, they actually made the phone a little bit thicker. They got rid of the 3D touch, and it allows for a larger battery in the phone. And yeah, who knew? You put a larger battery in the phone and it gives you better battery life. Also with the Pro, they did include a quick charge brick. It's not the quick charge brick you find on Samsung's, but it is still nice that Apple is providing a quick charge cable for your phone so you can charge it up a little bit faster. So as I said, this is not a full review. This is just a quick video telling you my experience thus far with the phone. If you're coming from the XS and you want a better camera, this is an upgrade worth considering. However, if you're okay with the camera, the biggest upgrade would be battery life. If you can hold off for the 11S Pro or whatever name they're gonna call it, then that might be a better phone, as it will most likely be a bigger upgrade, because the XS is still a great phone. And don't get me wrong, when I make comparisons, this is just another incremental change, but I think Apple did a great job with the 11 Pro, and I do see a value to upgrade for me personally, because I do want a better camera and I do want better battery life. Anyways guys, I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja. I want to make this quick video to give you my opinion, give you my thoughts. Make sure you hit subscribe so you know when I make my full review or additional videos. Take care.